Hawaij. Hi everybody, Robert Jones back in the tasting kitchen today, and I'm excited. I have some products today and some pronunciations, so forgive me if I am not saying things correctly. As you can see at the beginning of the video, I have been looking things up and doing my research, but trying here. Okay, so here's what we got. I've got 3 products from a company called Pereg. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce it. But here we go. So here we got 3 products. They sent me 4. One of them is pasta, but we'll have to do that at a different time. But I thought I would do these 3 today for you. So what we have here is Hawaij, which is like Hawaii with a J at the end, Hawaij. For coffee, we have everything but the bagel spices, and we also have mixed spices for soup. Okay, so let's take them one by one. We've got Hawaij for coffee. Now let me read you what it says here. It says, chef's recommendations. Add to black coffee or tea. We're going to do tea. Also, great mixed into savory meatballs and delicious pancakes. Delicious pancakes. Rick, are you watching? Delicious pancakes. So that's this one, and it is a combination of ginger, cinnamon, cloves, and cardamom. We also have the everything but for the bagel. Now, if you guys are familiar with bagels at all, by the way, my sister-in-law is bringing some from New York next week, and I'm so excited! East Coast bagels. So, this is everything but the bagel spices, and in here we have garlic, onion, black sesame seeds, white sesame seeds, poppy seeds, and salt. So this is the stuff that's usually sprinkled on top of the everything bagel. I'm excited for that. I'm going to show you a little trick with this. It says, try mixing a spoonful into cream cheese, that's what we're doing, before smearing on your bagel. Also great seasoning for hummus. Now I don't have any hummus this time, but we are going to do the bagel, and we are going to do a smear of cream cheese, so excited about that. The third one we have to try here is, it says mixed spices for soup. It's the Hawaij blend. Oh, it says Hawaij blend here as well. Hawaij blend, it's everywhere today. This one says perfect flavoring for meat, vegetable soups, also great as a rub on grilled chicken. So what I'm going to do today is I want some inexpensive soup, and I thought we would try putting it in the soup base, giving it a stir, and see if we could pep up the soup. Okay, so why don't we just start out by opening each one. I'll tell you what's in them, and we can do the smell test and bring our old friends Snippy if we need to, and then we'll go for the moment you've been waiting for. All right, so this one is the soup blend, and in here it is still sealed. Looks like a little seal there. Now I did pop a little hole so I could smell it the other day. Oh, that smells really nice. It's kind of strong. So this one has cumin, which is my favorite spice in the whole world if you didn't know that. Turmeric, depending where you are, coriander, black pepper, cardamom, and cloves. So it smells a little curry. It smells delicious. Okay, so that one's going to be for the chicken soup. And it also has a nice top on it. It has the shaker or the pourer. No, I lied. It has a big shaker and a little shaker. It doesn't have a thing for spoons, so we'll have to take the top off. Take the top off. All right, so that's that one. This one is the Hawaij for coffee or tea. Now it says on here, add to black coffee or to tea. This doesn't sound like a great thing for coffee. I'm a real coffee lover, so putting spices in it sounds a little weird to me. So I'm going to be definitely going for tea. I am a big fan of chai tea, like an Indian style chai tea. And this having ginger, cinnamon, cloves, and cardamom sounds a lot to me like a chai tea. So I'm going to try that. So let's give this one a crack and open here. Still has the seal on it. I appreciate these come off nice and easy. Oh, and that totally smells like fall spices. That smells nice. All right, and the third one is the everything but the bagel. Just to reiterate again, it has garlic, onion, black sesame seeds, white sesame seeds, poppy seeds, and salt. And it makes a great shaker. All right, and this has the big sprinkle, little sprinkle. All right, take this off. And look at these funky colors. Again, easy to remove. Ooh, that's garlic. Whew, that's a lot of dried garlic. You guys see that? Oh. All right, let's get to cooking. Okay, you guys, so this is a little experiment here. I could make soup and I could do that, but I also just went to Trader Joe's and I thought if we can take a boxed soup and add something amazing to it and come up with something even better, why not? So I just got the chicken noodle soup with vegetables, and I thought I would just pop the top here and take out the soup part first and then mix in the spices, and then we could add back in the other goodies. So let's just try. So just try putting in the broth. Maybe a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger spout. I'm trying to just get the broth. Okay, so I just have the broth in here. I thought it would be easier to mix this in. So I'm not quite sure how much of this to add. So we're just going to start with maybe about that, about a half a teaspoon, maybe a little more. All right, and then I was just going to stir it up. Stir it up. All right, and then I can add the rest of everything else in here. Maybe. I'm not doing very well with this container. I suppose if I just read the instructions where it says cut here and here. Cut here and here. Oh, see what happens when you read the instructions, kids? Look at that. All the veggies are in there. All right, let's give it a little plopsadoodle. Oh, that's about as good a fit as it gets. All right, let's put that back on. All right, I'm just going to pop this in the microwave for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, part 2 here. We just have some Indian tea. This is just something out of my local market. It just says pure Indian tea, and I like this. It is a nice black tea. It has just plain tea flavor. It costs about $8 to $9 depending where you are. So I just happened to have a new one of that because I didn't have anything open, and just a teapot. So I'm just going to open my fabulous IKEA teapot, and we'll open this up because it's new. I like this tea because it's just plain and you can add whatever you like to it. Okay guys, check it out. It's just black tea. It smells amazing. It smells like a tea shop. Okay, so I'm just going to take a couple scoops of this. Just, like I said, just black tea, and I'm just going to pop it in here. It's pretty strong, so usually about 2 spoons for my little IKEA is plenty. Alright, then I just have hot water. What I like to do is just slowly pour it over that. Give it a nice brew. I'm going to make a whole pot because I always drink tea. Okay, you guys, I'm just going to pop the top on and set my tea aside. And then, just have a cup here. And I'm going to put the spices in. So this is the Hawaij for coffee or tea. And I'm just going to start with maybe a half a teaspoon. I don't know how much of this to use. Does not say. By the way, it says, it tastes, mixtures, and flavors of Pereg spices transform even the most basic dishes to the highest levels of perfection. At Pereg, we believe that when it comes to seasoning, only the best quality ingredients are guaranteed to success and special results. And this is from Clifton, New Jersey. Okay, so there we go. Okay, to me, this tea is brewed long enough, so I'm going to pour that in there. Let's give it a little stir, just to make sure all the spices are mixed. All right, that's quite a big cup of tea. Okay, then I also have some special honey. It's a little crystallized, but it will melt nicely. I love honey in my tea. Honey in my tea. So just put a little tea in there, or a little honey in there, and the tea. Give it a stirry stir. I know, it's fascinating watching me make tea. It's interesting that it's a little cloudy. It smells really nice, you guys. Just waiting for the honey to dissolve. Okay, now I also like milk in mine, so give a good dollop of milk. All right, let's give that a taste. Okay, What you got over here? We have the everything but the bagel seasoning mix. Excited. A couple ounces of cream cheese, a perfectly toasted bagel, not from New York, from the Trader Joe's, and some tomato slices so when we make our schmear, we can taste it all with the goodness. Okay, you guys, so what I was going to do here is I was just going to take a little spoonful of this. Now, they say to mix it in. So mixing this up first, make sure we got it all nice. And then, I don't know, I kind of like mine garlic and spicy. So maybe about a teaspoon in there. See, it's like taste test and cooking at the same time. And then I'm just gonna mash this up. So my cream cheese is at room temperature, like all temperatures, and I just want to mash it in. Now, I'm supposing if you did this ahead of time, it would allow time for the spices to bloom a little bit, to flavor the cream cheese a little more. I'm just wary because I know there's salt in this and I don't want to make this too salty. So let's start with this. We can always add more on the bagel, right? Okay, we've got our schmear. Check that out. All right, you guys, I got our bagels here. So I'm going to take some of this just to make our schmear. Are you a lot of cream cheese person or a little cream cheese person? Now, we're not tasting bagel, we're tasting spices, so I'm not going to put too much cream cheese. And I have a feeling I'm going to want a little bit more on here, but let's start with this. A little bit more of the spices. Oh, I wish I had some lox to go with this. All right. That looks pretty good. So, I'm just going to decorate it here. Everybody likes a little tomato, a little color in their life. How nice does this look? One more orange. What the heck? It doesn't matter. They're all tomatoes. All right, look at that. All right, let's give it a taste, you guys. I think it looks pretty good. It is the moment you've been waiting for. Woo! All right, you guys, check this out. We have our schmear bagel with our everything but the bagel in the cream cheese. Just to remind you, this is the mixed spices, everything in the bagel. This is not a sponsored video, by the way. This is just them sending me some products and trying it out. So, all right, so let's give this a try. I'm very excited. Now, this is like a bearded man's nightmare, so excuse my dainty little buds. All right, let's give it a try. Get that salty kick at the beginning, which I really like. The salt really does help the cream cheese. I can definitely taste the garlic. It tastes like everything but the bagel mix. I mean, it's really good, you guys. And of course the tomato helps it because I like a nice moist bagel. That's a nice mix. I would totally get this. This is really good, you guys. That makes the bagel really nice. I can see having this at a party, like a Sunday morning brunch or something. And you know what I even want to do? I feel like I want to just sprinkle a little bit more on because now that the cream cheese has softened it, everything is soft. But I kind of like that crunch you get when you're getting the bagel and it's on the top. So what happens if we put a little extra on the top? We get a little crunch. There we go. That is the bomb. Did I just say that? The bomb? That's the bomb. That's better. Okay, you guys, this is a winner. I give this like a good 8, 9. I don't know what would make it better, maybe a bigger thing, but this is really good, and the bagels are delicious. So there you go. Everything but the bagel is delicious. All right, moving on. I got everything prepped here at the same time. So now I'm wondering, you know what? I'm going to go for the soup. So if you remember, this is our soup. We mixed the spices in. I popped it in the microwave just to warm it up. I mean, this is literally like the 1.5 minute taste test preparation, or if you were sick, this would be the perfect thing. Now, of course, if you had mama's noodle soup, it'd be better, but I don't have any mama's noodle soup. So I thought it would be a good test to take a box soup or a canned soup and give it a try with the spice mix. So, reaching for it here. Just to remind you, we put in the mixed spices for soup, and let's give it a try. Let's give it a try. Hope it's not too hot. I'm going to try just the soup part. I think I need to put some more in there because I can barely taste it. So let's put a little bit more in. Okay, guys, I just added another little half teaspoon in here because I didn't know how much to add. And let's give it a little stir. That smells more fragrant, so that's probably going to be better. Okay, you can see it's made it a little bit darker. Let's give it a taste. Oh, that's much better. Okay, so to about 2 cups size, you need a full teaspoon. There's my hot tip of the day. Yeah, that really does add a nice flavor. It makes your chicken soup into a kind of a chicken curry soup. I would definitely do that again. Now, I just wonder, and this is just from my pure curiosity, since it's pre-ground, if it loses its flavor over time. So I don't think this is something I would store for a long time. So if you're going to get it and use it. And if I was going to use it, I would probably make it in a bigger pot, not a one-serve thing like this. And also, probably when you cook it a little more, it's going to bring out a little more of my flavor. My flavor? The flavor. So there you go. Okay, so this was a really great test. I can also see that being mashed into cream cheese or something else too. Delicious. And finally, we have the Hawaij mix, and this is for coffee or tea. And I made it with tea. So this is just black tea and honey, just to remind you, a little bit of milk, and I put the spices in. I don't know how much to put in here, so let's try it. Oh, that's like instant chai tea. That's delicious, nice and spicy. Okay, half a teaspoon. Can you guys see you can see the spices floating around in there. You know what I could also see this mixed into? Mixed into the holidays for eggnog. I know Americans and their pumpkin spice and eggnog and everything else, but I do love it. The chai tea is a nice touch. Oh, that's that. You can definitely taste the cinnamon and the black pepper in there. I did taste black pepper, right? Sorry, it's not black pepper. It's the ginger. The ginger giving me the heat. So there you go. Okay guys, so here are the 3 products again we tried today for soups, for Hawaij, and for everything but the bagel. These things from Pereg, and I really did enjoy them. Thanks for sending this out to me, guys. If you have more products you'd like me to try, love to go for it. Alright you guys, I'm Robert Jones. This is Taste Test for Eudaemonius Mark II. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like, give it a thumbs up. Come on back for more, hit the bell, all the things you're supposed to do for YouTube now. Can't you just enjoy the video? I hope you did enjoy the video and come back. I'm Robert Jones, and I'll talk to you. Bye. It makes a great shaker.